Summary of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal for Wednesday, 7th June 2023, 7th day of hearing. Peter Obi, in the company of his campaign DG, Akin Oshutokun, and other Labour Party stalwarts, made their way into the courtroom few minutes before the time for the hearing. The court sat at about 2:22 p.m. and the petition of Peter Obi and Labour Party with petition number CA/PEPC/03/2023 was immediately called. Amongst other notable people who were in court included Peter Obi, Akin Oshutokun, Valentine Ozibo, and Julius Abure. Peter Obi represented the petitioners himself and LP. Saturday Monsignor represented the fourth respondent. Dr. Levi Uzoku-san led the petitioners Peter Obi and Labour Party legal team. Dr. Kemi Penhiro-san led the first respondent, INEC legal team. Chief Akin Olujimi-san led the second and third respondents, Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima legal team. Lateef Fagbemi-san led the fourth respondents, All Progressive Congress legal team. Professor Paul Ananaba-san conducted the proceedings on behalf of the petitioners. To conclude the tendering of INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8Bs, the petitioners tendered Forms EC8Bs for 21 local government areas consisting of 4 states, inclusive of Ebonyi, Kaduna, Oyo, and Nasarawa. All the respondents to the petitioners raised objections to every of the Forms EC8Bs tendered and will give the reason for their objection at the final stage of argument. Having concluded Forms EC8B documents, the petitioners proceeded to obtain INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8Cs. Forms EC8Cs are INEC result sheets showing data of local government area collated results. The petitioners tendered Forms EC8Cs for 260 local government areas, consisting of 13 states inclusive of Bayelsa 8, Benue 23, Cross River 18, Ebonyi 10, Edo 18, Lagos 20, Niger 25, Ondo 18, Oyo 33, Rivers 23, Sokoto 23, Ekiti 16, and Delta State 25. All states mentioned were tendered by the petitioners. All the respondents to the petition raised objections to every of the Forms EC8Cs tendered and will give the reason for their objection at the final stage of argument. At this point, the petitioners ended the Forms EC8Cs and proceeded to tender INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8Ds. Forms EC8Ds are INEC result sheets showing data of state collated result for all 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. All the respondents to the petition raised objections to every of the Forms EC8Ds tendered and will give the reason for the objection at the final stage of the argument. To round up the day's hearing, the petitioners tendered INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8DA. Forms EC8DA is the INEC result sheet showing data of the national collated results for all 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. To these documents, all the respondents to the petition did not object to the tendering of the Forms EC8DA. To the documents objected to and that which there was no objection, the court admitted that all were tendered by the petitioners and marked them as exhibits accordingly. Since there was no other business for the day, the petitioners sought for the adjournment of the hearing. There was no objection by all the respondents to the application for adjournment. In furtherance to this, the court adjourned till Thursday, June 8, 2023 at 2 p.m. for the continuation of hearing. The matter came to an end at about 5:46 p.m. and the court wished everyone safe journeys back home.